If you reflect on some of your key takeaways to this point, or for that matter, how you learn when facing any challenges in your business or your life, what do you think are the keys to an optimal mindset that will help you grow and thrive to make an even bigger difference in the lives of all of those who you serve? They've looked at these domains that characterize the creative and reactive mindset, and they've also, in their questions, they've quantified measures of perceived leadership effectiveness. Here's the data. The more you are perceived to have a creative mindset as a leader, the more effective you are perceived to be. And that's pretty much a straight line. On the other hand, here's the data on reactivity. The more reactive you are as a leader, the less effective you're perceived to be. So you might say, well, that's kind of interesting, but what does this mean for business performance? Here's the data on this. They did a study with 500 leaders, and they've replicated this now with 2,000 leaders. Here's the data. The more you're perceived to be an effective leader, the higher your performance is as a leader, as measured by sales and revenue growth, market share, profitability, return on assets, quality of products and services, new product development, and overall performance. So this is not soft. When we're talking about the aspiration of creative mindset leadership, this tracks all the way to the bottom line. And so I want to show you now how this connects with an understanding of neuroscience, how neuroscience connects all of this together. And then give you a taste at the end, and certainly in the book that I'm delighted you all have, where you can drill down and experience the skills and practices that can help you to proactively shift between these two states. And when you look at the nature of what the challenge we have in the healthcare system, 75 to 90% of all patients you will see will have stress-related conditions that they're coming to see you with. The real challenge is if you're grinding away in clinic, patient steps into the room to meet you as a clinician, and what do they discover? They discover they're the second most stressed out person in the room because the clinician's more stressed out than they are, right? That's the problem. And then you have something called the challenge response. Who's heard of the challenge response? The challenge response is an awesome stress response. What it is before I stood up here on stage to give a speech, I was really nervous. I was really stressed out. But instead of going into this place, well, I did say what happens if I screw up. Yeah, that did go through my mind. But instead of going there, there's another thing that comes up in the challenge response. You feel that energy, and rather than actually kind of falling into threat, you rise to challenge and you use that energy in service of what really matters in your life. It's the feeling of, I'm stressed, but I'm amped. It's go time, let's go, right? Let's